Good morning, y'all. It's Joe way out here farm. We got up this morning, already fed the cows, and fixing to go for a walk with her. Got River with us, our grand dog, if that's what you want to call him this morning. It's a beautiful morning that God blessed us with. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. We got a big old moon up there. It's cold, it's like 29 degrees. It's the last weekend of the new year, and I hope y'all all had a Merry Christmas, and I hope y'all have a blessed New Year. It's always kind of wild starting off a new year and see what New Year brings, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that that just don't make any sense, but just keep the faith and good Lord take care of us. And I hope it don't get real cold, but it's pretty chilly out here. So I got T-Bow and River Dog. They all fired up this morning. I guess the cold weather got them feeling kind of spunky, which River's always kind of spunky. He does about 50 zoomies a day. There he goes right now doing a zoomie. He knew he was going to do one. He got on the video. He just can't be still. Which he's only like 2 years old. T-Bow's like 6, so T-Bow just likes to walk around. He don't get too wild about any zoomies. But anyway, y'all hang around. I don't know what we're going to get into. We need to take the bull back to its owner. I don't know if we'll get that done today, but we're gonna get the corral put together so we can load him on the trailer either today or tomorrow, or I don't know, one day anyway. So y'all hang around. We're gonna walk back here and I'm gonna show y'all what I've been working on a little bit. Came down and got my tractor. And wintertime's a good time to clean up fence rows and all that kind of stuff. Yellow jackets and ticks and chiggers and everything else are hibernated. This is part of the field that I cleaned up. Me and my wife and brother-in-law and boys last year, we cleaned this up so we could get our cows out in here. But this used to be an old hog pen, and it's grown up bad. This chain link fence, there's several parts to this, sections or whatever you want to call it, but a tree fell on this. It's been 4 or 5 years ago. But this chain link fence, when they put it in, they went around it all the way around and poured concrete around the bottom of the fence so the hogs wouldn't root out in it. It's grown up over the years. We've had so much stuff going on, I just hadn't never really got out here and done anything. But I got my tractor in here the other day and started pushing around, trying to knock some of this stuff down with a bush hog and all that kind of stuff. It's actually right next to our cleaning shed there. And there's a lot of privet in here. And there's some cedar trees. I don't really know what you call this thing right here. It's got them big old thorns on it. My older son probably knows what that is, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, this is a pretty good opening right here that I'm gonna probably someday put a big old garden in here, but that's in the near future. But I'd like to kind of get this all cleaned up. This chain link fence goes all the way around back to where we came from there. And there's a lot of junk growing up in here, but the fence is pretty good except for down here. Another tree fell across it. But this all used to be a big old hog. The people that owned it years ago had hogs in here, and It's pretty cool setup. There's a big old slab over there. Other side of that's where I park my tractor at. But there's another pen or whatever you want to call it back there. It's all chain link, and we're gonna clean some of this up. See if we can't make more grazing for our cows, and it'd be good for them to get in here before we put a garden and fertilize a little bit. And here's another spot that a tree fell across it, and it's been several years. It's all grown up. I might tear all that out, and I'll just get a panel or something put right here. But it's pretty bad. But you can see like that post right there, the concrete. When the tree fell, it pulled that post up. But anyway, that's one of the chores we're gonna work on this winter, cleaning this up. We got a lot of stuff to clean up, but you know, you got all this land grown up like this, you need to utilize it. And this has just been out here for years, even since we've had it grown up. Like I said, we just hadn't got out here and got a hold of it, and it's gotten pretty thick. But if we don't do something pretty quick, it's going to be even worse. But we're going to cut all these cedar trees down. There's a few pin oaks and little post oaks and stuff in here. We're going to probably leave those. I like the oak trees. But we may work on some of that today. I don't know. We'll see what we get into. We'll see if River Goat jumps in the pond. He like just taking off and jumping in there. I don't know. He may not. Surely he won't, as cold as it is, but you can't ever tell. The pond's still down quite a bit. We had some rain, but we hadn't had enough rain to. I mean, the creeks are finally getting some water holes in them, but it was dry. It was bad dry. And this pond's come up some. It's got a long ways to go, but it's still bad low, probably about 4 foot low. We need to get down here and work on some of this. Beavers are kind of keeping us messed up. They get a hold of everything. I see a new tree right over there that they got a hold of here. I keep saying I'm gonna come down here and go beaver hunting, but I hadn't done it yet. Usually I walk around, and that's when I'll see them when I don't have anything to take care of them with. Y'all can kind of see the frost. We had a big old frost this morning. All right, we're gonna finish our little walk up. You can tell the beavers been down here on this other big pond. They've really just all grown up, but this pond's low too. But it's actually got a spring coming into it over there on the other side over there. We share this pond with our neighbor. The property line actually goes through, not quite halfway, but pretty close. I don't know how that happened. I guess years ago when it all was split up. Looks like Tebow finally decided he'd get in the water and play a little bit. Yeah, they'll warm up and dry off after a while, I guess. I don't think I'll go for a swim. A lot of foggy mist coming off of the pond. Pretty though with the sun coming up over there. Y'all done scared all the ducks off. They flew off when they heard y'all coming like a bunch of elephants. Don't shake on me. All right, let's go. Y'all had enough water. Come on, this way. Get up here away from the pond. Maybe they've had enough water. All right, I'm gonna show you what we got going on here. Kind of took my bucket and knocked some of these lower limbs off these cedar trees. I'm gonna cut them down, but they're so thick and wide I couldn't get in there. But I'm making me a big old brush pile right here. I'm gonna cut some of these bigger trees up for campfire wood, but if I can push it down and push it up, that's what I'm gonna do. Got some of these pulled off of this. My wife likes these cedar trees. She calls them Christmas trees, but these are all grown up thick. Nothing to grow under them or around them. Nothing to eat them. I'm sure some birds or stuff use them for shelter, but we're trying to clear this up. We don't need no big old cedar trees out here. We're chunking along. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to use chainsaw. Some of these smaller oak trees I'm gonna leave. Have a little shade in there maybe. But all this other junk, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. I'm gonna push this right here up on the pile and do some more stuff. All right, guys, this is a video that we recorded before the ice storm and all that. Actually, I think it was the last weekend of the, how you doing? The last weekend of the year, before New Year's, and we just hadn't got around to putting it together yet. We've done a video during the ice storm and a couple little other videos, but we're gonna show this video in 2 segments. I kind of cut it in half so it wouldn't be so long, but we're clearing out some more. It's a little section of an old hog pen. We're just gonna clear it out and plant some grass in there to make a little bit more grazing for our cattle. But anyway, y'all like and subscribe to our channel. We sure would appreciate it. We're gonna do this other video after this. It's kind of the same thing, but anyway, y'all stay rough around the edges and God bless.